Talk about the fact that you came in obviously in January and learning this whole system. Obviously, you were new just like Matt Rule was, but what was this like for you just going through these first 4.5 months of just kind of understanding what they're asking of you and adjusting to it as well?
I think that I've adjusted pretty smoothly. It was a little different at first, just the speed, intensity of everything. But I think that, throughout the months, each month, each week, really, I think that I've picked it up a little bit better. And guys like, Zach, I'm pretty close with him. He's helped me pick things up.
The style of offense that you play at Lake Travis to where you are now, is basically a 180, or how would you characterize the difference?
Yeah, it's pretty different, a lot different. We're doing kind of multiple stuff here, do a little bit of everything, which I think is good. But it was a lot different, but, it's new for everybody, not just me.
He mentioned, or Coach Rule mentioned, that you basically crossed a threshold during the spring that they would be really comfortable with you in a pinch if they needed to play you this year. I mean, what did you ever get a sense throughout spring camp that you had crossed the threshold yourself, that maybe a light was starting to come on for you, the way you approach the way the college game is?
Yeah, throughout the spring, I think that I've received a good amount of reps. So, they've had all three of us competing, so I know that, I need to keep getting better. Just, if I end up in there.
What's going to be the thing that you're going to really focus on this summer? I mean, obviously, Coach Rule talked about this team getting more in shape, but what's going to be your focus?
I think that gaining about 5 or 7 pounds. It's probably the main thing.
Today in the spring game, you did a lot of more rolling out, showed a little bit more mobility. Do you see, is that something that you've been really comfortable? I know you did that a little bit at Lake Travis, but is this going to be something that you could see yourself doing, or something they were asking you that they identified when they were watching you and they evaluating you and said, we think you can do a lot more of this, or take us through that?
I don't know if it's really that they prefer me rolling out. It's really just them calling it, and them, I think, just trusting me that I can either dump it off or take off and run for a few yards. But I think that when I was in there that we did a little more rollout stuff, which is good. I'm comfortable with it.
All right. Thanks, man. Congratulations on the spring. Thank you.
Feet wet.
Yeah, a little bit.
Describe the feeling.
I think it went well.
Yeah.
Thought we did some good things out there. Lots of room for improvement, though. We'll have a good summer. Get ready for fall camp.
What was the hardest part about learning this offense? Getting ready in a short time.
I'd just say the amount that was put on us, but I think it was good. We've got 2 great coaches on the offense side of the ball, Coach Thomas and Coach Nixon, and we're asked a lot, but I think that everyone handled it really well, and throughout week to week we put on a bunch of stuff and did it pretty well, I think.
How did it feel getting that touchdown?
I felt good.
I know he's a little open, but
yeah, felt good.
What's it like? You're at a program like Travis. It's pretty much a well-oiled machine when it comes to it. Was the transition because of that here maybe a little bit easier because you're in a system that is so well established in high school?
I guess a little bit, but it's pretty different than what I did in high school. But a little more pro style. But I think that the coaches have really harped on us to learn the playbook real quick, and I think that everyone's done a really good job.
Did you expect to play as much as you got to? Did they kind of prepare you for that, or is that kind of just flow of the game today?
I got a solid amount of reps throughout spring ball, so I wasn't real sure, but I knew that I'd get in there a little bit.
What's it like learning from the guys who are, Anu's been, in college for a while, Zach, last year. How much do you kind of glean from them, even though it is a competition?
A lot. We're all pretty close. They've been through it, been in the big games before, so, just some tips that they can give me, which they do all the time, is, really helpful.
How much do you ask your brothers about this and kind of preparing you?
I talk with my brother, Michael, a lot. He just says, do what you do. That's about it.
Yeah, so no like deep world-shattering advice?
Not really. Not as much as people would think.